We are here to remember those that came before us, the suffragists that fought for the passage of the 19th Amendment. On August 26, 1920, the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was officially approved. This amendment prohibits any United States citizen from being denied the right to vote on the basis of sex. A great victory was won 93 years ago, but the fight for equal rights continues. Ever since 1920, the Equal Rights Amendment was introduced to Congress almost every year. In 1972, it passed Congress by only 35 states. Only 35 states ratified the amendment out of the 38 required. Today is a historic day that is an opportunity to honor the suffragists and feminists who fought for our rights in the past, and for us to continue raising awareness on women's issues and continue taking action to protect women's rights and gain our equal status under the constitutional law. I'm standing here with you all because I believe that all people are equal and that we are not going to wait any longer.
All right.
We won't wait. We won't wait.
We won't wait. We won't wait. We won't wait.
Thank you.
We won't wait.
I'm going to share some statistics really quick here with you. According to the Inter-Parliamentary Union of Women in National Office, out of 189 countries, the U.S. is ranked 71st in terms of the number of women who hold public office. 71st out of the 189 countries. According to the 2009 White House Project Report, benchmarking women's leadership, for top leadership positions, in average, 18% only are women, 82 are men. They earn only 78.7 cents to every dollar earned by men, a wage gap that increases with age. That is why we are fighting for equal rights. The public comfort level to have women as leaders is 82%. It is high. Among the Fortune 500 companies, women constitute only 3% of the CEOs. 3% only. 6% of the top paying positions and 16% of the corporate officers. Among Fortune 500 companies, women account for 15% of the board members. 13% of these companies have no women whatsoever on their board, despite being nearly half. 48% of law school graduates. Women make up only 18% of law partners and only 1 in 4 judges. In 1972, female faculty members earned 83% of what male faculty made. Today, they are paid 82% of what male faculty are paid. In 1972, 83%. Today, 82. We won't go back. We have plenty of work, and we can do it. But for sure, we won't go back. We won't go back.
We won't go back.
We won't go back. We won't go back.
Thank you. I encourage everyone to stay hydrated. Keep the area clean, please. Please be respectful and stick to the theme and directions during the march. Please don't forget to sign in at the info table right here with the purple flag. And Please, you will get notified if you provide us with email on future events. Volunteers have the sashes on them in pink, or it says volunteers on them. So if you have questions or need help, you can reach out one of us. I'll give more direction on the march after the speakers are through with their speeches. After the march, we will have a photo op with the North Texas Light Brigade. And then we will have an open mic session if time permits. We have some amazing speakers today that I will introduce shortly. But first, I would like to acknowledge the elected officials that are here today. Judge Carlos Cortez. Judge Milton Hoffman. Judge Carl Ginsberg. Judge Rick Magnet. Isis Brantley is not an elected official, but her name is on here. All right. Any other elected officials here that did not get to sign in, please raise your hand. Judge Juan Hassel. Okay, there he is over there. Council member Monica Alonso. All right. Also, here's Melissa Bilan, candidate for Justice of the Peace. She would like to speak at the open mic session. There she is. Also, I don't think. All right. So, most importantly, I would like to extend the gratitude and to the hard-working volunteers who made this event possible.
All right.
Yay! Thank you, Christy Lara. Please stand up if you're sitting down. Clarissa Lynette, Grace Wagner, Annie and Bianca of Tapa. Thank you, Kimmy Black, Rich Kaufman, Maria Profescu, Rosemary, Suzanne, and Rosa. Thank you, Leslie with Dallas Code Pink, Women's Alliance for Leadership, Mandalay with North Texas Light Brigade, Dallas Move On, and everyone who promoted and shared this event. Woo! All right, give it up to the volunteers! Woo! Okay, this is a great honor to introduce to you the first speaker, Ms. Poppy Northcutt. She's the current president of the National Organization for Women, Texas. Ms. Northcutt was the first woman in mission control at NASA in an operational role in 1968. She's a founding chairperson of the Harris County Women's Political Caucus 1972, Women's Advocate, City of Houston 1975, chairperson, Affirmative Action Commission, City of Houston 1975, conference coordinator of the National Women's Conference held in Houston 1977, first felony prosecutor in Domestic Violence Unit, Harris County District Attorney's Office 1986, referral attorney, James Due Process 1999 to present. Please give it up to the amazing Ms. Poppy Northcutt.
Well, hello, Dallas feminists. Can you hear me? I'm thrilled to be in a blue city. I come here from one that's still sort of red but turning purple. 23 years ago, I went to my first women's equality event. That's 43 years ago. So I am one of those old women who could have been at the Capitol saying, I can't believe I'm still protesting this year. But I am. And that's the important thing. What's great is looking around and we have the second wave feminists like me, and we have you third wave feminists as well, and we are moving on. Susan B. Anthony had a motto that was, failure is impossible. And Susan was in for a long battle. She never got the right to vote. She got arrested trying to vote. She never got the right to vote. My motto is be reasonable, demand the impossible. Everything we want is reasonable. We want equal rights. Is that reasonable?
Yeah!
We want control over our own bodies. Is that reasonable?
Yeah!
Reasonable. We want an end to domestic violence. Is that reasonable?
Yeah!
That's reasonable. We want to stop racism. Is that reasonable?
Yeah!
No, right it is. We want to stop rape and sexual assault. Is that reasonable? We want to stop voter suppression. Is that reasonable?
Yeah!
We want marriage equality. Is that reasonable?
Yeah!
We want equal pay for equal work.
Yeah!
Everything we want is reasonable. Everything. We are dealing with unreasonable elected officials now in a lot of places. And it's not really impossible, it just seems that way. Just as it seemed to Susan B. Anthony at her time that things were difficult, but she believed failure was impossible, and we have to believe the same thing. Remember, who would have thought what Wendy Davis did was possible before she did it? Who would have thought it was possible for all of the women and the like-minded men that went to the state capitol and filled that rotunda and all the way up and stopped those people in their tracks? Who would have thought that was possible? But it was. You have to believe we can do the impossible, because